What if the worst betrayal in history never actually happened? What if, in the final moment, when silver was already promised and darkness already agreed upon, Judas stopped? Not because he was forced, not because someone caught him, but because something inside him broke louder than temptation ever spoke. One single decision that could have changed everything we think we know about Jesus, betrayal, and forgiveness. Because sometimes the most dangerous moment is not the sin itself. It is the moment right before it becomes real. Judas Iscariot, one of the 12 disciples of Jesus. He walked with him. He heard every teaching. He witnessed miracles that turned water into wine and death into life. But beneath the closeness, something shifted. 30 pieces of silver became the price of betrayal. A quiet deal was made in the shadows with religious leaders who wanted Jesus arrested. And in the original timeline, Judas leads them to the Garden of Gethsemane with a kiss. A signal. A betrayal that echoes through history. But in this reality, something interrupts that path. Judas is walking toward Gethsemane. The silver is already in his possession. The night is heavy. Jesus is praying in the distance. Everything is in place. But then, Judas stops. Not because of fear of man, but because he finally sees what he is about to do clearly. He looks at his hands and realizes they are already shaking. In that moment, the kiss is no longer just a signal. It is a wound before it happens, and instead of stepping forward, Judas turns around. He goes back toward the ones who paid him, back toward the truth he tried to bury. And for the first time, he speaks instead of betrays. The religious leaders are not ready for this. Judas confesses everything: the agreement, the silver, the plan, the location of Jesus. But something unexpected happens. The arrest is delayed. Confusion spreads among the authorities. Because without Judas's final act, the plan loses its timing. Meanwhile, in the garden, Jesus is still there, still praying, still aware. But the betrayal does not arrive as expected. Instead, rumors spread first, then whispers, then hesitation among those sent to arrest him. Some begin to question the urgency. Others fear the growing public attention around Jesus. And for a brief, fragile moment, history bends. Judas is no longer just a traitor trying to escape guilt. He becomes a man exposing a system that depends on secrecy. But exposure comes with consequences. The religious leaders turn on him. The same silver that bought silence now demands punishment. Yet Judas refuses to run. He does not become a hero. He does not become a villain. He becomes something more unstable. A man caught between truth and consequence. And Jesus, still in the center of it all, is not blind to what is happening. In this alternate path, the betrayal does not vanish. It transforms. The system that was meant to end one man now begins revealing itself instead. And the world starts asking a question it was never meant to ask. Was the real betrayal already bigger than Judas? So what really defines betrayal? Is it the action or the intention that comes before it? Judas changed his mind at the edge of history. But even that choice did not erase consequence. It only reshaped it. Because some moments in life are not about escaping outcomes. They are about confronting them differently. And maybe the deeper question is not whether Judas could have changed the story, but whether any of us truly understand the weight of the moments right before we make our worst decisions. If Judas had turned back, Would the world have been saved from betrayal, or simply forced to face a different kind of truth? And maybe the final question is this: how many futures are still waiting at the edge of a decision you haven't made yet? So what really defines betrayal? Is it the action or the intention that comes before it? Judas changed his mind at the edge of history. But even that choice did not erase consequence. It only reshaped it. Because some moments in life are not about escaping outcomes. They are about confronting them differently. And maybe the deeper question is not whether Judas could have changed the story, but whether any of us truly understand the weight of the moments right before we make our worst decisions. If Judas had turned back, would the world have been saved from betrayal, or simply forced to face a different kind of truth? And maybe the final question is this: how many futures are still waiting at the edge of a decision you haven't made yet? One tale down, another begins. The story continues.